What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Ha 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 ha. What's good? Yeah, we're good. We're safe. We're here in Alaska. We're going to go over some morning updates this morning. Thank you so much for being here so early in the morning, checking out these pre-market prices. We have lots to cover for you this morning. I'm just sending out some alerts to our Discord fam now to let them know to come and join us for the morning updates this morning. Give me just 1 second and I'll get into it. I'm going to be covering things about the infrastructure bill, today's IPOs, the early movers today, the 8.2 earthquake here in Alaska, the Fed interest decision, and also how much gold medalists get paid to get a gold medal in the Olympics. So give me just a second. I'll be sending out that alert. Booyah. Wake up 500 people? Yeah, that's what we do. Wake up, people. Good morning, Drew Hayes, Abdel, Dave and Dave, D. Mitch, Odie Fro. Saw you out there. May, I know you're out there somewhere. King Kong, what's good? What's good? All right, let's dig right into it. First thing, the infrastructure bill. Infrastructure bill. The Senate votes to advance the bipartisan infrastructure bill as Democrats forge ahead with ambitious economic agenda. So the new infrastructure bill set at $550 billion in new money to transportation, utilities, and broadband. The Democrats plan to pass new and separate legislation to invest in childcare, paid leave, education, and measures to curb climate change. That's good. They should all be separate bills, in my opinion. You guys start putting the work in and getting these things done one at a time. No need to group everything together. What does the infrastructure bill have to do with some of these other things, right? So that's just my opinion. But this is what we're looking at, $550 billion in new money. The Senate has agreed. The current things that are stopping that right now is there's another bill for a budget resolution that sets up the reconciliation process before the Senate leaves for its next recess. The Senate will have to rush to pass both measures in the timeline in an institution not known for speed, that being our government. Pelosi insisted she will not bring the infrastructure bill or budget measure to the House floor until the Senate passes both of them. So the Senate needs to knock out that budget measure, and then Pelosi will bring the infrastructure bill and the budget measure to the House floor for the final approval before it goes to the president's desk for signing. So that's what we're looking at. Some things to consider about the infrastructure bill as it ekes closer to becoming existing. Copper, wire, Caterpillar, John Deere, lumber, all of the things used to create roads and infrastructure that they're talking about, potentially tools, maybe even Tough Built. If any of you guys were in that tomato, bacon, lettuce, tomato, otherwise known as Tough Built, or the stock ticker TBLT, that's Tough Built. They sell tools. They had a banging quarter on Amazon. The stock is down because of dilution. They issued some more shares. They have some more money. They're in a good position to take advantage of people buying tools. Not everybody always buys Snap-on tools, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like the millionaires wear New Balances, not Jordans kind of comment, right? Some of these tools can get the job done. There's certain tools you need good tools for, and other tools you can just use your standard tough-built tools for. So maybe they see some gains, workers' equipment, maybe Carhartt, maybe safety vests, workwear, truck sales might even improve, right? If we see this infrastructure bill go through, you've got all of these people that get these jobs that like to drive trucks to work, to carry their tools, to do all these other things. That's what I'm seeing about the infrastructure bill. Might start to look at some of those stocks that have to do with some of those things and see if there might be a swing trade there going into the passing of the infrastructure bill. Caterpillar's down to 208, I think, maybe 211, coming off a high of close to $250 a share. I liked it at $199 a week and a half ago. I'm concerned about an overall market pullback, but that hasn't happened yet. I'm always concerned about that. So hedge for the risk there, but look for Caterpillar to make some gains on the infrastructure bill when it does finally pass. What up, Rodney Smith? None of your business. Good morning. Good morning. What else are we talking about out there today? What else is in the news? The 8.2 earthquake. We might as well get that out of the way, right? I'm sitting right here in the middle of Alaska. Meanwhile, this morning, Alaska had a magnitude 8.2 earthquake on the peninsula. Hope everybody's okay down there. It did not affect us here closer to the middle of Alaska where I am, where me and Lindsay are. So thank you for all of the well wishes and the concern for us. We do appreciate that, guys. Those calls, those texts, those messages came on to let you guys know that we are absolutely fine. So please pass that message along if anybody else is concerned. Don't want anybody concerned out there for no reason. The tsunami warnings and sirens were sounded close to the Walmart store in Kodiak, Alaska. A video filmed by a local resident shows on CNBC, but it's just a video of the tsunami warning sounding. There hasn't been any tsunami yet. We're just in a tsunami warning. Most of the times when these things happen, there is no tsunami, only a warning. Most affected, and the people that I'm concerned about, are the people right on the shore near the Aleutian Islands and out there on Montague Island. And people in boats, right? You don't think of this, but there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people out sleeping on boats this summer, tucked in a cove, hunting or fishing or just camping or crabbing or shrimping or just enjoying the outdoors. They're out there on sailboats, they're out there on motorboats and fishing boats, and they camp in these coves that are potentially, they could potentially see some rough water from some of this 8.2 earthquake out there closer to them. So good luck to you guys out there on the boats. The governor, Mike Dunleavy here, tweeted that the state's emergency operations center had been activated. Authorities were contacting communities in the warning areas. And so far, everything is okay so far. It was followed by 8 aftershocks in the region, with 2 of those aftershocks above a magnitude 6.0. 6.0s are just our aftershocks around here. Pretty wild stuff going on there, but everybody's okay so far. In other news, the IPOs that are coming out today, guys. Robinhood. We've heard a lot of stuff about Robinhood. If you go to the Webull comments out there, all the retail investors talking about shorting Robinhood and not buying Robinhood and so forth. We'll see what people are thinking about that. I'm not sure, Abdel. I'll be looking at that here in a little bit. What are the best plays to get into so far on the infrastructure bill situation? We'll be looking at that later on today, so stay tuned. The Robinhood IPO is today. HOOD will be the ticker. We don't know what time that's going to release. We've seen IPOs open up beginning of the day, noon, 1, 1:30, 1:15, 3:15. It all depends on how things played out. I don't really know whose decision that is. I want to say it's probably the exchange's decision in combination with whoever they're talking to about it as the order book lines up. They have decided to go with a $38 price. I know last night we talked about 38 to 42. They decided to price it at 38. I think they want the stock to go up. They want this to be a good thing. They want this to be a new way of releasing IPOs where they've set aside 35% of this IPO for retail traders. Now, I'm showing shares allocated in my Robinhood account. At least my funds are allocated. Okay, I've done this. I've got into this thing basically to test it because I'm not super bullish on what's going to happen, but I do think there will be a pop. Matter of fact, the average IPO pop this year that's come out has been 20%. So if you can capture that 20% gain and sell out before it does dump, as some do, then that's a good position to be in. So I did get in on the IPO on Robinhood, and I'm holding it in my Robinhood account. It's the only thing I'm holding, allocated $2,500 in one Robinhood account to this IPO. We're going to see how that plays out. I'll track it and post it live in the Discord. Another IPO today, RSKD, that's Riskified, is happening today. Might be something to keep an eye on. The Wall Street bets and retail traders seem to like AI stocks, right? And Riskified is an e-commerce risk management software using AI to detect and prevent fraud. So I don't know much about the company itself. Do your own DD there. The ticker is RSKD, Riskified, AI software against fraud through e-commerce. That's one more thing to pay attention to. The Treasury yield slightly lower on the Fed decisions yesterday. The Fed talked for 2 days, decided that the benchmark interest is going to continue to be near zero. They're not going to fight inflation or anything. The economy's still normal, not heating up, blah, blah, blah. So that's where we're at on that. Treasury yield slightly lower, hasn't affected stocks. We're still looking pretty good today. Matter of fact, looking over the broader market here, the Dow futures are up 114 points right now, or 0.3%. S&P futures up just over 0.1%. And the NASDAQ showing just a little bit in the red, 0.1%. Oil's up today, $72.85 a barrel. That's a new short-term high here, up 0.5% overnight. Let's see what else. I told you guys I'd tell you about the Olympics and what they make. Netflix finally added an option to stop the "Are you watching" function. All right. I think that was potentially to help people initially not use up all their data on their plans. So you didn't just accidentally leave Netflix running somewhere. That's cool that there's an option to turn that off. So Olympic gold medals. What do you make if you earn an Olympic gold medal? So they do typically receive monetary and sometimes non-monetary rewards from their countries for winning a place at the podium. For example, a gold winner from Team USA would clinch $37,000 for their efforts, while their counterpart in Singapore would receive $737,000, nearly 20 times more money for winning a gold medal. Those countries care a lot more about their Olympians, at least monetarily. But beyond those gold medal purses, Olympians rely on other revenue streams for their sporting endeavors, including efforts to land lucrative endorsement deals. So I will post a link in the chat for this, guys. This is, I'm going to call it Medal Pay. And it's going to show you here that Singapore pays the highest for their gold, silver, and bronze medal. Kazakhstan pays second highest, followed by Malaysia, Italy with $213,000 for a gold medal. The Philippines at $200,000 a gold medal. The USA coming in pretty low here, only beat in their frugality by South Africa at $37,000 a gold medal, Canada for $16,000 a gold medal, and Australia with $15,000 for a gold medal. Thought that was interesting. Good morning, MIA. So those are the updates there. On the bright side, across the market, across the world, we saw the Shanghai recover to the tune of 1.49%. The Hang Seng market recovered 3.3%. I think that could lead to some green on the screen for us today. The European markets are also green, and that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's just talk about the pre-market movers that we're seeing this morning so far on the FOMO list. We've got LC, that's Lending Club, up 41% so far in the pre-market, sitting at a price of $22.94. I'm sure there's good news catalyst moving Lending Club there. It gapped up overnight. We've got Acer. I think it's Acera Therapeutics. ACER is the ticker. Looks like $3.18 on that one, up 31%. In the pre-market this morning. On the bright side, for some of you NAOV holders, NAOV moving up nicely this morning in the pre-market, $2.27 right now, 228, 19% gains in the pre-market. I'm liking that. I know some of you bought back into NAOV yesterday as it reached those lows into the $1 ranges. So those are a couple of the pre-market movers this morning. And Appreciate you guys being here for this early morning session where we just go over a couple things that are going to be happening today. As always, we run this stream 24/7. We're here all throughout the day. We've got commentary from market open to market close, Monday through Friday. We've got crypto nights and weekends, entertainment over the weekend, games, Discord parties, all kinds of things going on here at this channel. Make sure and check out Bulldog Trading. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button when you do. And on that note, fam, I will be right back with you.